Fellow Africans, thank you and God bless you once again for joining me on Africa My Heritage TV. This, as usual, is your boy and your host, Kwame, the African Child. Please don't forget to subscribe to become partner to Africa My Heritage TV channel. And please, after subscribing, don't also forget to click on the notification bell icon to enable you to receive alerts on all new videos that we are going to upload on this platform. Please don't forget to also like the video if it is appealing to you. And finally, please use the comment button to enable us to stay interacted and connected. Thank you and God bless you that you are also going to recommend this channel to your friends and family. So today we are looking at the United States of Africa. We are looking at the United States of Africa. Is it a myth, or is it an ideology, or is it just a dream? So we are going to look at the United States of Africa. And my caution that I'm posing to my fellow Africans, I'm posing to proud Africans in diaspora, I'm posing to other indigents across the globe, is that, is the United States of Africa an ideology? Is it a myth, or is it like a dream that can never be seen as real, or that can never come into reality? So now let's look at the details behind the United States of Africa. We are looking at the details behind the United States of Africa. The United States of Africa is a hypothetical. Hold on. The United States of Africa is a hypothetical. The United States of Africa is hypothetical concept of a federation of some or all of the 54 sovereign states into disputed states on the continent of Africa. The concept takes its origin from Marcus Garvey 1924 poem, Hail, United States of Africa. So let's consider the origin. The idea of a multinational unifying African state has been compared to various medieval African empires, including the Ethiopian Empire, the Ghana Empire, the Mali Empire, the Songhai Empire, the Benin Empire, the Canaan Empire, and other historic states. During the late 19th and early 20th century, the majority of African land was controlled by various European empires, with the British controlling around 30% of the African population at its peak. The term United States of Africa was mentioned first by Marcus Garvey in his poem Hail, United States of Africa. In 1924, Garvey's idea and formation system deeply influenced former African leaders and the rebirth of the African Union. 2009 to 2011 proposals. In February 2009, upon being elected chairman of the 53-nation Africa Union in Ethiopia, Gaddafi told the assembled African leaders, I shall continue to insist that our sovereign countries work to achieve the United States of Africa. The BBC reported that the Gaddafi had proposed a single African military force, a single currency, and a single passport for Africans to move freely around the continent. Other African leaders stated they would study the proposal implications and rediscuss it in May 2009. The focus for developing the United States of Africa so far has been on building subdivisions of Africa. The proposed East African Federation can be seen as an example of this. Former President of Senegal, Abdoulaye Wade, had indicated that the United States of Africa could exist as early as 2017. The African Union, by contrast, has set itself the task of building a united and integrated Africa by 2025. Gaddafi had also indicated that the proposed federation may extend as far as west as the Caribbean, Haiti, Jamaica, the Dominican Republic, the Bahamas, and other islands featuring a large African diaspora may be invited to also join. Gaddafi also received criticisms for his involvement in the movement and lack of support for the idea from among other African leaders. A week before Gaddafi's death during the Libyan civil war, South African President Jacob Zuma expressed relief at the regime's downfall, complaining that Gaddafi had been intimidating many African heads of state and government in an effort to gain influence throughout the continent, and suggesting that the African Union will function better without Gaddafi and his repeated proposal for a unitary African government. Let's consider the idea after the death of Gaddafi. Gaddafi was ultimately killed during the battle for Sirte in October 2011. While some regard the project to have died with him, Robert Mugabe expressed interest in reviving the project following the 2017 Zimbabwean coup d'etat. Mugabe resigned as president on 6 September 2019. Mugabe died. Let's consider the national view with respect to these positions. The nations of Eritrea, Ghana, Senegal, and Zimbabwe have supported an African federation. Others such as South Africa, Kenya, and Nigeria have been more skeptical, feeling that the continent is not ready for integration. North African countries such as Algeria, Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, and post-revolution Libya, who have traditionally identified with more rival ideology like Arab nationalism, barbarism, and Islamism, have also shown less interest in the idea, making it difficult for the Arabic, Berber, and Islamic North Africa to merge with Sub-Saharan Africa. Doubts have been raised about whether the goal of a unified Africa can be ever achieved, despite many languages being spoken, while ongoing problems of corruption, conflict, tribalism, civil unrest, and poverty persist throughout the continent and continue to plague the African people. Let's look at the demographics or the demography. So the proposed federation would have the largest total territory of any state, exceeding the Russian Federation. It would also be the third most populous state after China and India, and with a population speaking an estimated 2,000 languages. Let's consider the fiction. So in fictional Star Trek universe, the United States of Africa exists as part of the United States government. Commander Nyota Nhuda hails from Kenya within the United States of Africa. Jodi Lafog, home city, Mogadishu in Somalia, is in African configuration. It is also unknown whether they are intended to be the same organization. In the fictional Hollow universe, the United States of Africa exists as a nation of the United Earth Government within the United Nations Space Command. Arthur C. Clarke, 1987 science fiction novel 2061 Odyssey features the formation of the United States of Southern Africa. The 2006 French Beninese film African Paradise is set in the United States of Africa in the year 2033. The 1990s cartoons Bots Master has a United States of Africa, and its president is one of the few people who believes that Zizi Zwalanda is not a terrorist. In Kojo Eshon's Federal Consideration on Afrofuturism 2003, a team of United States of Africa archaeologists from the future attempted to construct 20th century Afro-diasporic subjected through a comparative study of various cultural media and artifacts. So, viewers and wonderful followers and subscribers, so this brings to the close of the idea or the assertion of the position being proposed by the likes of the late Muammar Gaddafi, late Kwame Nkrumah, that's the first president of Ghana, Jomo Kenyatta, and the likes of the African continent uniting to become one federation under one central or federal government. Like you see, like the reading we just did. So it is sometimes seen as a dream that we are hoping it becomes a reality. Others also see it as a myth. Others also see it like a fiction. It's like we are acting a movie or we are just doing a cartoon play. But as a proud African, I believe the United States of Africa is possible if only the African Union is ready to work hard at it. Because you see, like the continent Africa that we are seeing today, it is lacking negotiation power. It is lacking a unified force government that can fight for the ordinary African. Because like you saw, Africa is a continent that's having almost about 2,000 languages. And so some people or the skeptics also think, so if we decide to unite Africa or make Africa one country, which of the language is going to become paramount? But I believe if the African Union decides to sit and to broadly deliberate on this issue, there could be a way out. Languages in itself cannot be an obstruction or impediment to African uniting to become one federation or maybe a one continent or maybe a one country. It is possible. It is more than possible. And mind you, the word impossibility is only in the dictionary of fools. So please, my dear African leaders, African Union, all the leaders of the African Union, please, it is possible for Africa to unite under one umbrella. So please, you have to be working on it, because the current look at the African continent in nature, we are lacking the powerful force. We are lacking influence because we are not united as a people. We are not united as a continent. So it is always like the African continent is going down. It's always like the African continent is underlooked. It's always like the African continent is belittled at. Most other continents always see the African continent as a laughing stock. So please, my dear African leaders, as much as this dream becoming a reality wouldn't be like a 9-day wonder, or it wouldn't be like say 10 years or 20 years away from us. But mind you, a journey of 1 million miles begins with a step. So let's take the step. Let's start by doing the discussion. Let's start by doing the discussion in the independent countries and see how far this thing could take us. Thank you, and God bless you, my cherished viewers and subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe to become part of Africa My Heritage TV. And please, after subscribing, don't you also forget to click on the notification bell icon to enable you to receive alerts on all new videos that we are going to upload on this platform. Please like the video also and use the comment button to enable us to stay connected and interactive. Thank you, and God bless you. I will see you again in the next video.